What's good, y'all boys? Welcome back to Last Live Fitness. We're going to hop right into it. How I reverse my pre-diabetic diagnosis, man. Real talk, man. How bad you want it, bro? How bad do you want it, bro? Young man, it was about 3 years ago. I'm young. Why I gotta have a pre-diabetic diagnosis? Because I'm living like everybody else. I'm doing what everybody else doing. I'm eating how everybody else eating. At 23, I had high blood pressure. They put me on a medicine called amlodipine. I'm walking around zombied out at 23 because I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to listen. I don't want to abide. Today, you need to make the decision. Make the decision that you want to keep all your sight, all your limbs, all your arms, all your legs, everything, man. It starts small, man, like a car engine. One thing, everything affects, one thing go wrong, it's affecting something else. It can keep going, but eventually it's going to go out, man. Don't go out sad, man. Real talk. This is what got me on this journey, man. This is how you do it. Step one, what I always stress, clean food, no junk. If you are in a pre-diabetic state, you don't need to be eating no junk food. You're sick. The doctor, the health professionals, they're not gonna keep it real with you about that. You're severely sick. It's somewhat normalized nowadays because so many people have this diagnosis. But you're very much so sick, man. Your limbs are at stake. Your eyesight is at stake, man. You got to take this serious, man. When you have your plate of food, man, let's just say you're eating rice. Please don't pile up all this rice on the plate and have a little itty bitty piece, have a chicken wing and some high calorie sauce on it, some duck sauce or something, like Chinese food or something like that. You're sick. You can't eat like that. You need to focus on protein to keep you full. You need to focus on your fiber, your veggies, your fruits. And you need to monitor your carbs. Oh, how do I do that? You already know what I'm about to say. You better cut the scale on. You want brother measure up the za, but you don't want to measure your food. That's crazy. You want brother measure the za, but you don't want to measure your food. That's absolutely insane. You don't want to keep your feet. You don't want to keep your toes. The cake and the sweets is more important than you and your body and the quality of life that you live. If you listen to me, you're going to go back into the doctor's office and they're going to say, whoa, you're rare. You know why? Because you improved. Most people don't improve from this diagnosis. They don't explain to you the severity of it, but it's severe. Once you're type 2, insulin comes into play. Then your insurance comes into play. What will they pay and what will they not pay? Who knows? But it's always a battle. You want to stay away from that. You want to stay away from dentists and you want to stay away from doctors. And what I mean by that is unplanned visits. You feel me? You eating junk food, it's affecting your teeth. You're going to have cavities, they rotting. Now you missing a tooth. Now, you know how much teeth cost? One tooth, about $2,000. You getting fillings, drilling in your teeth, that's pain. Pain because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. I can only imagine them amputating the hand. You tell me. You got to get active, man. You got to do some type of physical activity. I don't care, man. Like, I wouldn't recommend just full out running, because a lot of people, they're not runners, you know. Get a bike, you know, do an incline walk, do a regular walk, hit your steps, hit 10, 15,000 steps a day, man. Download My Fitness Pal, man. Get in a calorie deficit, man. You got to get in that calorie deficit. You got to drop the weight, man. The way I could definitely tell you how to reverse your pre-diabetic diagnosis is go to any restaurant and do exactly the opposite of what they doing. If they getting cheesecake, if they getting burgers, if they getting fries, you need to be getting a baked potato, a steak, some greens, some spinach, some asparagus. You need to be intentional about the way you out here moving. You can't be out here head in the wind, bro. Your body is at stake. This is for your future. Your body is a representation of what you do behind closed doors. Like I say, who are you when no one's who are you when no one is looking? Are you admirable? Are you admirable? Are you someone who can be trusted? Are you aiming daily for a flawless physique? There will always be flaws, but if you aim for it, you'll get very much close. Shoot for the moon. Don't shoot for nothing other than that. You have to be fighting. You're in a fight for this one life that we get. This one quick life that you get, man. I know a lot of people feel like you got time, but this is not guaranteed, man. Nothing is guaranteed, man. You must fight. You are in the fight of your life. You are a pre-diabetic. You are one step away. You are a couple A1C points away from, sir, and you're diabetic. Just sit with that. Right now, you're pre-diabetic. You move to the stage of diabetic. Now they giving you a handbook. Real talk. This is the handbook. We're going to send you to a dietitian. Why aren't they sending us to dietitians when we get the pre? Because it all comes down to the mighty dollar. It is what it is. These doctors, you ever seen a guy come in with the suitcase who's selling the medicine? They signing contracts to sell medicine. They want to sell you something, man. Don't be a consumer. Be the product. Be the walking billboard. Be the man that you can be. Be the best woman that you can be. Strive for greatness. Strive for elite status. Strive to be brilliant. Real talk. We gotta lower the body fat, man. Simple as that. That's why they got BMI, man. Real talk. Get that body fat down, man. Don't be like, oh, well, the average man is... We always talk about that. Over here on this channel, we despise that word. It's something we don't think about. We want the best. You are forever in the Olympia. It's blood in, blood out. You better be prepped. You remember yesterday I showed you the food prepped. I go to the doctor, get blood work. I'm not God. I don't know what they might find, but I know it's not an increase in a diabetic reading. You feel me? You got to be out here moving intentional, man. It's called the weekend, not mess up my diet. You know, like, when did the weekend become mess up my diet? When did a weekday become mess up my diet? You stick to that diet like it's your last day on earth. You are pre-diabetic. You need to reverse that. I'm only speaking like this because like I always say, I got love for y'all, man. Y'all all I got, man. Real talk. This is how I want to leave my legacy on the world, by helping. I'm coming to you like big bro, like a parent. Like a parent would say, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed that you feel like you can go and eat Rice Krispie treats and Welch's fruit snacks and Skittles and Oreos, being that you are mid 30s. I would expect that from a 13-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, a college student, mid 30s. Grow up. Stop being a grown baby. Go get you a balanced meal. If you don't know what you're doing, you on YouTube right now. Click off this video and click on how to reverse my pre-diabetic status and get to work. Get to work. Don't work harder for these jobs and you work harder for your health, man. Real talk. Take it serious, man. It's simple. It's simple. I'm going to run it back for y'all one more time. You got to eat clean food, no junk food. I'm not going to tell you when you need to eat the junk because you don't need to hear that. You're pre-diabetic. So we ain't even going to talk about it. You need to be focused on not being a pre-diabetic. Not when you can have a cheat meal / cheat life / whatever day. 2, get active. Get active, homie. Gym, sports. I need 45 minutes from you. Do the total opposite of what society's doing. Go in Chili's, order you a water and look at everything that they eating. Burgers, fries. Look at the calories on the menu. That's why I stress to y'all so much about a scale and learning how to count calories. So when you're not at home and you don't have the power to cook your own food, at least you can add up the calories for your day and know that you're on track. You want to know so bad, did bruh break you off a good 3-5? Put it on the scale, bruh. But you don't want to put your chicken on the scale. And you probably don't even eat chicken. You probably eat fried chicken. Bake your chicken. Learn how to spice up the things that you need to eat on a daily basis. I don't want to hear none of this. I can't eat that. If you can eat your favorite junk food every day, you can eat this clean food every day to be healthy. Because like I said, a pre-diabetic diagnosis is severely ill. I don't care what nobody say. And lower the body fat. You do everything I told you ahead of this, the body fat just comes. Count calories, get a scale, and like I always tell y'all boys, if this helped you in any type of way, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all boys, man. If y'all need me, y'all know where I'm at. Shouts out to everybody over there at Last Laugh Fitness, man. We here, man. We here. Straight like that. Last Laugh Fitness is only that. Let's get it.